But I want to say something.
Say it.
You know, in Quran, Ghulaman Zakiyan, you know that, right?
Pure son.
Obviously, you know that because I watch your videos with that other person. I don't know his name. Yeah, you guys were talking about, scripture twisting.
Oh, Al-Fadi, that very not handsome man.
So I was watching that, and you were talking about this Ghulaman Zakiyan.
Yes.
I thought, Allah said, I would have wiped every one of you on this earth.
For your sin.
Yes, for your sins.
Surah 1661 and 3545 of the Quran. Yeah.
That means what you guys are assuming this to mean, pure meaning sinless, is not correct.
You want to bet? Because in the hadith of your prophet, he said Jesus and Mary are the only ones that Satan did not touch. And then in the hadith of that narration of the Day of Judgment, where all the prophets will say, I sin, your prophet said, Isa will mention no sin.
I know all of that.
Okay, but wait, no sin, right?
No.
But Allah said if he were to punish people for sin, he would not leave one person. But Jesus has no sin. He'd have to leave Jesus.
We don't know any sins of him.
No, it says he did no sin. What are you talking about?
In the hadith, it doesn't mention any sin. That's correct.
Hold on. You mean every other prophet was disqualified because of sin, but Jesus is disqualified without mentioning sin, and you think that doesn't mean he's sinless? Because if he sinned, then your prophet would have mentioned that's the reason why he can't intercede, right? Because Adam couldn't intercede because of his sin.
In some hadith, I asked a scholar about this. In some hadith, Jesus said, I am unqualified for this because people have taken me as God beside Allah.
Okay, but that's not a sin he committed. That's the sin of people. What does that got to do with Jesus sinning?
But at least he gave a explanation.
Yeah, but you didn't get it. You didn't listen. The prophet said, I'm not qualified because of my sin.
I understand. We cannot find anything like that.
So that's because he is pure, sinless, and Satan could not touch him or his mother.
That's why I don't know what to believe in this.
You got to believe he's sinless.
His sins maybe were so minor that they were not.
So you are more smarter than Allah and his messenger, because they could have mentioned his minor mistakes like Allah did with Muhammad and other prophets. Why didn't he mention it?
Look, I don't know about that.
You're trying too hard to find mistake with Jesus, and here's where you prove you don't honor Jesus.
Why I'm trying too hard? Because in Quran, look at the way how Allah talks to Jesus. Only a creator can talk to his slave like that.
Yeah, so the same Quran that says Jesus creates like Allah, raises the dead like Allah, who is pure and his mother is pure, unlike Muhammad. The same Quran.
Allah always said by my permission.
Okay, but Shah, I'm going to now embarrass you. You know that, right? You just admit Allah permitted Jesus to be a co-creator equal to Allah. So you just said Allah commits shirk. You see, I said I'm going to embarrass you, right? Why is Allah permitting Jesus to create exactly like Allah and giving him the ability to breathe life like Allah, making him his equal, something he didn't do for your prophet? Bi'ithni Allah. Yeah, bi'ithni Allah, he made him his equal.
Why? Because at his time, medications were...
Show me in the Quran that's the reason. Stop making up the lies of your scholars. Show me in the Quran that's the reason.
Every prophet was given different miracles.
Show me in the Quran that it says the reason why he raised the dead is because at that time medicine was in practice, as if there was no medicine at the time of your prophet. You see how stupid that sounds?
Okay, now, again, I don't know.
Okay, so stop, because you're embarrassing yourself, you're embarrassing the Quran, and you're disrespecting Jesus to defend your prophet.
Oh, no, I'm not disrespecting
Jesus. Yes, let me tell you how. When you try to insist that Jesus may have made some sin, you are disrespecting him.
Okay, I don't know about that.
So you got to stop.